Welcome to the King's Communion.
Yeah, wake your nasty ass up. Welcome to the communion. Today's episode, something I gotta get off my chest, man. The title of this episode is Why? Like the Jadakiss track. Why? Why y'all still doing this shit? Talk about a couple things today, man. Got my nigga Megga sitting there. I don't know if he gonna say too much, but let me get into this real quick, man. Go back to camera one. Let me ask you dirty niggas something real quick, man. Let me get right into it. Why you still eat that?
No pork on my fork.
Why you still eat that shit, man? You seen the fast food commercials. You know what that do to you. Why you still eat that? You still eat pork too? I bet you still eat hot dogs too, huh?
Straight out the pack.
Yeah. Tilapia, you eat that too, huh?
Ain't no such thing, man.
Yeah, you don't care nothing about the parasites and the meat or nothing like that. You eat that, right? You still eat that hog, that shrimp, crawfish. You can't live without your crab boil, huh? You disgust me. Straight up though, man. Listen, I tell my wife, if you gonna eat that, you can't even kiss me, man. Like I don't even want it say in the book you unclean, man. Hey yo, my brother who I ain't gonna name, my homeboy, came up in here the other day with some bang bang shrimp. Oh no, excuse me. It wasn't the bang bang shrimp. What was it? The yum yum?
Yum yum.
Yeah, yum yum shrimp. And then he put the extra yum yum on it.
Saucy.
He had to have the extra yum yum on his shrimp. Filthy nigga, man.
Hey man, I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Pork skin is my weakness.
Listen, bro. Listen, man. Let me tell you something, bro.
If it's written.
One time, I had I just got some fast food, right? And my car broke and got towed, and it was sitting at this lot for a minute. And by the time I got my car back, got it, you know what I'm saying, situated, the food was still in there, man. I opened up the bag and opened up the wrapper, and it didn't mold. It didn't age.
It still looked the same.
It still looked the same. I opened the burger
fresh.
up, the cheese, everything looked the same. The fries didn't mold, nothing. Now Burger King got an ad, right? And they showed a Whopper decomposing, right? Just to show you it's real food.
Right.
That's how you know you eating some bullshit, man. They gotta show you that they Whopper is decomposing, man.
Hey, real shit. I don't want to cut you off.
Go ahead.
It's crazy because what an average burger now costs? Because I remember I went to go buy a candy bar the other day. That candy bar was like $3.50.
Yeah. So
look, wait. So instead of buying a fucking hamburger from the fast food place, I go to the fresh meat market and buy it for $10. I get like 10 burgers.
Hey, bro, I'm so glad you brought this up, though, because that was my next point, man. Now, remember when McDonald's burgers used to be 39 cents and 59 cents for the hamburger and the cheese?
Different color wrappers.
Yeah, this was in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
That's when them shits was good.
Yeah. Now, to be honest with you, recently went to McDonald's. It was $8.22 for a 2 cheeseburger meal. $8.22, man. And we live in Michigan. We don't live in one of them high tax areas. Not as far as I'm concerned, we 6%.
Yeah, because that's $13 everywhere else then, huh?
Tearing them up, man.
For some bullshit, though.
And listen, I can't slander them, but I don't believe the meat real. I don't believe the cheese real. I don't believe nothing real. All of it's got some freaky shit on it.
Yo, my dude, I started eating that shit, man. One day I lifted the bun up and smelled the patty. The patty smelled like dumpster juice.
That's crazy.
I swear to God, bro. I was like, I can't eat this shit, man. I started eating that shit that day, bro.
So I go long spells, right? I'm gonna keep it 100. And I had some recently, and I'm just like, nah, this ain't plastic food. Right?
Your body told you.
Yeah, you can't do this. Nah. And I mean, it's really made for kids. It's made to look like and taste like what kids want, man. But if you used to a real hamburger, I'm cool, man. Yeah, man. If you wondering why you stinking, if you wondering why your boo boo look like that, it's because of what you eating, man. For real. Like, I'm keeping it real with you. If you wondering why you getting sick, if you wondering what's really wrong with you, it's because you eating garbage. You know what I mean? And they replacing it as real food. Like, now you got food deserts. You got large areas and large populated areas where you cannot go get real food. Everything is, packaged or GMO or something to it. It got some kind of cut on it, So the question I had to ask, the first question I had to ask is, why you still eating that? If you know it's terrible for you, and this is dedicated to niggas who, I love that shit. The niggas who just can't live without it. And then you want us to be sad when you got high diabetes, high blood pressure, whatever, man. Like, it's crazy. Stop eating that bullshit. Question number 2. Why you still lying? Why the fuck is you still lying? That nigga Ray J just got caught up recently. You hear about that?
What happened?
Talking about he slept with Sexy Red.
Yeah. What?
And she had to get on her Twitter and was like, yo, you tripping.
Yo, why you?
So he doubles back and says, we was both on a plane. She got her pillow. She went sat in her own separate spot. I sat in a separate spot. We both fell asleep. I thought it was going to be funny, like trolling and some shit like that. Like, why you still, like, what?
That's goofy as fuck.
You goofy as hell, man.
Big Buford. Yeah, I never know Ray J to be a Buford. Bro.
Man, he been wilding out lately, bro. Like, you just real, but like, why are you lying at this point?
I mean, but that ain't even the word. You said Sexy Red. You couldn't think of nobody else. Nigga, what the fuck?
Luncheon, man.
Yo,
I know niggas who lie to their girl, man.
She looked like, hey.
Let me tell you something. This is for the men. This is for the kings. If you lie to somebody, that means you scared of them. Anybody you gotta lie to, you gotta fear of. If you don't fear nobody, there's no need to lie to nobody. If you out here lying to somebody, you giving them top position. And you know how we feel about that. We'll move on though. Question number 3. Why you still making excuses? We're going to talk about it for a minute. Why you still making excuses, man? You. Why you still making excuses? Because don't nobody give a fuck. I don't, personally. Nobody else does either. Why you still making excuses? Don't nobody care. It's a motherfucker out here. Let me tell you something, bro. There's a guy out here with one arm about to go to the NBA, hooping niggas' asses out. You understand me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit my ass. You talking about his name, Emmanuel?
I don't know what his name is, but he's phenomenal. I seen him moving the other day. He's dunking on niggas, crossing niggas with one hand.
Stealing the ball from niggas.
Stealing the ball.
Yo, I'm gonna go sit my ass down.
Yo, man.
I'm gonna go sit down, bro. If that motherfucker, he's stitching. He cooking niggas and banging. 360 John.
With your two-armed ass. You got all the excuses in the world. And I done seen a nigga paint with his feet. You heard Cat Williams talk about little Tink Tink. This nigga out here playing ball with one arm. You understand me? To the league. He housing on niggas with one arm. He. What-handed is he? He only got one. You know, he one-handed.
Yo. But my thing is, bro, how you gonna feel when he cross you? And
it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt because you thought you was gonna get that shit.
You professional.
You wasn't gonna get it. You thought you was though. Listen,
I mean, he gonna make a lot of niggas look bad if.
How bad is this nigga mentally when you got to shoot with that motherfucker, pass with that motherfucker, steal with it?
Hey, yo, cuz, no gas. If I was in the league, I'd be like, man, fuck that. Y'all can't let that nigga in here. Until I retire, he gonna do some niggas bad, bro.
Could you imagine, man?
Man, coach gonna be like, word?
The cards, man.
Game film time gonna be crazy.
Film time gonna be ridiculous, man.
Crazy. You know they gonna keep me winding.
One-handed.
What? All right, that's what we going.
Shamming him up. One-handed.
I done seen him make niggas ankles touch. You know how motherfuckers. Hey, one leg. Yeah, no. This leg try to go this way. This leg try to ankles touch.
I didn't know about him at first. Like I knew about him, but I wasn't so sure about him. But I seen him on Instagram recently. I said, "Oh, he's going to the league."
He came out with Amani Bates. He was in the same word. I think
word up. Yeah. He but understand me. My point is, while you making all the excuses in the world, there's people out here operating with a tenth. You know what I'm saying? Of what you got right now. Whatever you got is somebody operating with a quarter of it. You got to be kidding me.
That's what I tell you every time, man. Both my hands work, both my feet work. I don't need no other motivation than that, man.
Which leads me to question number 4. Why the fuck you still broke? Why you still broke, man? Let me break this down one time, man.
Broke.
Back in the day, they used to talk about video game playing niggas, man. They used to dog them. All you do is play your video game all day. Now, they got channels where you can go play the game and just sit on your game and get bread. And they sending you bread.
That's crazy.
The top streamers right now on platforms like YouTube and whatnot are gamers. Twitch and what's the other platform I'm trying to think about? Kick. They going crazy, man. Getting sponsorship deals. Hey, man.
Getting clothes, get them stuff to try out. They game. I mean, you know, the companies come to you to see, you know, what your input is on the game. Let you demo the game before they even put them out.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. That is
now, girls, and I'm not promoting this at all. I'm not condoning this, but it's young ladies who go on OnlyFans and make millions of dollars. Some of them make millions of dollars. My point is this: you done took something from nothing.
Yeah.
While somebody making excuses and while you over here broke, somebody took the same avenues that other people took and got washed up, and they actually made some money doing it.
For $500,000, say I rub pennies together and turn them into jewels.
You understand me?
Pennies.
Yeah, man. Like, there's no excuse for it nowadays when weed used to be illegal. So you used to have to get a drug test and you couldn't get a gig, right? Now, you could get a gig at the dispensary.
Hey, yo, my nigga, FedEx. The FedEx, man, back in the days, man, FedEx wasn't hired. They wasn't hired. It's motherfuckers who I know should be driving for them, bro.
You couldn't get a drug test. You couldn't pass a drug test. You was getting popped on the road all the time, constantly holding on to it. What I'm saying is right now, in 2025, that is no longer an issue. You know what I'm saying? There are places
that give a motherfucker 50,000 just because they hiring a convict, and they come on, bro.
What are we talking about, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know guys who did years in prison, came out and got up.
Yeah, moving faster than a lot of
niggas who been like
stagnated. Hey, I be seeing a lot of cats that before I had a car, them niggas didn't have no car. Then when I got a car, them niggas still don't got no car. Them niggas still.
That's crazy, right?
That's crazy. Yeah, dedicated walk.
What Jada say, man? What they say when you was sitting around pumping for niggas? I was listening. You still pumping for niggas. I'm coming through visiting. The classic
simple
bar,
but
man.
real
Yeah,
shit.
like, you understand it. So yeah, man, it ain't no really no need to be broke in 2025. But let me tell you the key, because I always got to give you the answer to the question.
It's big.
Listen, whatever you want to do or whatever you good at, just make money at that. If you play the game, make money at that. If you rapping all the time, you can't stop rapping, do that. Make a decision and then do it though. You know? But yeah, there's no need to be broke. And I'm saying that relatively, there's a difference between being bill broke and being broke. You understand what I'm saying? Broke is when you don't got a prospect or nothing. You just hurting. Back in the 90s, you couldn't get a job. You was washed, whatever. I could see you needing to get into a program. Now, you are the program. Get with the program, you know? What number I'm on? Number 5? Number 5. It's my favorite. Hey, yo. Why you ain't wash your ass today? Hold on. You.
I was about to say,
why you ain't wash your ass today? Hey. Why you ain't wash your ass today? Huh?
A lot of them bitches nails too long, so they can't even.
No, let me tell you something, man. Every day before this is when school was in, I drop my kids off at school. I say we're gonna play a game. Tell me who washed their ass today. Now look at her right there. No, she ain't washed her ass today. And look at her mama. Her mama didn't wash her ass neither. Look at that. Look at him. He ain't washed his ass neither.
Oh, you talking about this?
She washed her ass. They ain't. Listen, man. It's about to be 80 degrees outside in some regions, man.
Hey, man, stop playing, though, bro. We used to.
This a 2-shower day, man. A 3-shower day, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, all the days of hoe baths and all that got to go, man. Ain't no bird bath, man. You got to get in the water, man. We talked about this before, right? Episode before we talked about the water. Let me break it down to you, man. I heard somebody talking about, I was watching Instagram, they were talking about microbiome or whatever. Like, I don't want to mess up my I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
Well, good. Your good bacteria.
Your good bacteria. Great man, Mr. Kilgore explained to me. Well, he was explaining to some kids, and I was over listening. I was coaching, and he was like our athletic director. He was telling the kids, man, listen. Sweat turned to bacteria. Bacteria turned into funk. And funk turned into what we smelling right now. Y'all got to get in the bath. Now, listen, this was a funked up situation. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended, man. Like, I've heard people on the internet say, well, how many times do you take a bath a week? Or how many times do you shower a week? And they're like,
a week?
Twice a week. You know, well, sometimes I take. Well, I don't shower my kids until I need to. I say, yo, let me tell you something. If I take a shower and I leave the crib without deodorant, I ain't one of them like no deodorant type of dudes. No natural. I need that.
Reverse.
Hey,
or go to the store.
I'm gonna be basing all that. I done been there.
Oh yeah. I done made some soap patties.
I done been there. Yes, make some soap patties, man. The way you like, yo, listen. I swear to God, I took a bath today. I got to get back here. But you forgot that deodorant. Now you feeling crazy. Imagine if you ain't washed your. Imagine the crust on you if you ain't washed your ass. What was today? Wednesday. So you ain't washed your ass since Sunday.
Fuck That don't even, bro. Hey, that's why motherfuckers be digging in their booty and shit, because they shit be dirty.
Hey, man, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
You be itching, your skin be salty.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, as a youngster, I remember looking in between my toes and shit be caked up and shit.
We all done been there.
That's what I'm saying.
We all
done no better.
Listen. We all done been dirty niggas at one point in time. And I like
But you talking to the
forget
grown-ups.
Yeah, we talking to the grown ups. Listen to me, man. You expect somebody to suck on you? You want somebody to suck on you?
Oh my God.
And you salty like that? You ain't washed it in days, sometimes weeks. And you want somebody to suck on it? To lick on it? To taste it? Bite it? Get it on their teeth? You nasty, filthy. Mm-hmm. You understand it? You want somebody to taste that. Your funk, your filth. Do you understand everything that you done walked around with? Let's say you got dogs and shit.
Petri dish.
Yeah, you got dogs. Like you just living in filth.
Yeah.
And you ain't washed it.
Yeah.
Put me back on camera one, man.
That's why they be calling this swamp. What this swamp?
There is a recording by the great Red Fox. Red Fox on my wall up here, but you probably can't see it. There's a recording by the great Red Fox. It's called "You Need to Wash Your Ass," and it's almost like a tutorial, man. Let me tell you something, and this to be educational, because I heard some young boys talking about they don't like to wash their booty hole.
What?
Because it's gay.
Listen. Stop, man. Stop playing, man.
Listen, we come to tell the truth, man. Heard some young boys say they don't wash themselves well because that's gay. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Wash all your private parts, including your asshole. You understand? Wash your armpits, wash your chest, your neck. Listen, without the Ghostface give a tutorial of Pretty Tony thing too, but don't use the same rag for your face that you use your body. Oh, by the way, use a rag, use a loofah, use a sponge, use something, man. I don't even care if you use your hand at this point. Get your ass in the tub and wash it. Put some soap on it.
I don't give a fuck, man. If a motherfucker say he don't want to wash his butt because he gonna touch his, stay dirty, but stay far away from
you
me.
Lunching, man. You lunching.
You goofy, man. That's crazy. Yeah.
Let me get to point number 6. Point number 6. Hey, yo. Why you still stupid? Hold on. You. Why you still stupid? Yo. Things like this, like smartphones and tablets. We used to have big back computers back in the day, big back TVs, Encyclopedia Britannicas, probably some stuff y'all never heard about. Used to take up whole bookshelves.
Nigga, when we was their age, we had a Texas Instrument.
We had big old cameras. We didn't have none of this technology. You trying to tell me you failed the test and you got a supercomputer in your pocket?
Yeah.
You trying to tell me you can't find a job and you got the applications in your pocket? Man. You ain't got to go job searching. You ain't got to get out here and do nothing?
I ain't never looked at it like that. That's crazy.
Hey, man, everything is at your fingertips, bro. And you still stupid? People is saying known false shit when you can go look up the stats. You can go look up the history to it. Like, I was watching this boy on Kai Cenat. He ain't know who Wale was. He ain't know who Free from 106 in Parkwood. I like bro. And I don't want to speak bad about the young brother because he doing his thing. And it's not like I'm coming for him, but dog, this young generation, stupid, dumb as a box of rocks, man.
They ain't dumb. They just don't care.
No.
They care too much about
you niggas is stupid. Prove me wrong. Basketball looks stupid now. Football looks stupid. We're not entertained by this shit. We better than y'all. The stats look at because we stopped playing defense. Y'all look stupid. It's dumb.
Yeah, too much celebrating and all that. Yeah,
Too much.
Hey, yo, you know what blow me? When the motherfucker when the quarterback throw a pass, the pass don't even be nowhere near the receiver. And then the quarterback be like, nigga, you ain't locked nobody yet, man. You threw a bad pass, man. You celebrate off a bad pass. You ever see a nigga do that though?
Nothing. Celebrating
like,
nothing.
Like, nigga, you ain't even do nothing on the play, bro.
Man,
this
listen.
is weird, bro.
This is the dumbest generation in the history of the world.
You valid. I don't think y'all dumb.
Hey, man. I'm going to tell you right where to go. Bonhoeffer has a study. Dunning-Kruger, the Dunning-Kruger effect, they have a study. Cipolla have a study, the 5 laws of stupidity. We're going to go into it. I got a whole dissertation for you stupid niggas.
Hey, these dumb motherfuckers who don't know how to read an analog clock, though.
Yeah, like, I've studied. Have you seen the movie Idiocracy?
Yeah.
It came true, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. What's that movie up there? Where the asteroid was about to hit the Earth and everybody was still acting normal and shit. You ain't ever seen that?
What movie? Which one?
It's called.
It sounds real familiar.
Look Up.
Look Up.
Yeah, some shit like that.
I might not have seen that, but
Idiocracy did.
yeah, I mean, but my point is, as information has become more prevalent, as things become more prevalent, even people become more athletic. You know, you got a microwave now. You don't need a stove. You don't have to go out and farm. You have to learn how to do less stuff. We used to have to know every single phone number to you know what I'm saying, to even contact people. Now the phone number's in your phone. You can just, you know, and
you don't know that number.
Here go the thing. If I'm working on my device, I could tell call Megga, and it's gonna call you. Call my wife, and it's gonna call you. I don't even have to dial the numbers no more. I don't even have to remember the number. I can just tell my phone to call you. I feel like a Power Ranger sometimes. I got the watch on. I got the headset on. Yeah, call somebody. And just call them. It makes you more dependent, man.
Yeah, because I don't really use my phone for too much. All I need to do is ring. I mean, I do look shit. I ain't gonna personally say I don't look shit up, but I make it a fact to like get my phone tasked of giving me brain teasers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Instead of having to look it up. And remember, I was telling you about my man with surreptitious.
Yeah. even puzzle games and all that, man. I dig that. Word games and whatnot. But it ain't no need to be stupid in 2025. Let's move along. Number 6. No, excuse me, that was number 6. Number 7. Why are we still talking about relationships? Especially listening to people who aren't in relationships. It's a female doctor who's giving relationship advice and talking about men, and she's not in a relationship with a man.
Ayana?
I ain't even gonna say her name.
Oh, okay.
She's super popular.
Yeah, that's banana. Yeah.
She's not in a relationship.
The blind leading the blind
with a man.
That's
You understand what I'm saying? But you have so much to say about a man. I don't understand it. Now, there are, in the real world, real people understand how to get along. That's not to say that we don't fight and argue with our partner. Not to say fight, but we don't argue or, have whatever type of situations with our partner. But them don't hit Facebook. Not for adults. Them don't hit the news. The police don't get called. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make relationships seem so hard. Either get in one or get out of one. It's 2 types of single female and it's 2 types of single male, right? The single man, usually you got the guy who's acclimated into being single, right? And then you got the hating homeboy. The guy who's acclimated into being single, you might see him 5-6 times a year. He gonna be on trips. He got his own thing. He got money. He's situated. He moving around. What he doing, You be lucky if you catch him. When you do catch him, y'all talking about business or something productive. You know what I'm saying? Like he moving and shaking. He's got his women or his woman, whatever he do, but he moving around. You know what I'm saying? And then you got hating homeboy. Hating homeboy who would either like to have your woman or would like you to be by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So he's going to do everything in his power to hate on you, to make you feel like you either shouldn't be with the woman or
you fucking shit up, right?
Fucking shit up left and right. Right? The female, not so complex. You got, most times, if she don't got no man, she's a hater. And then you got, a couple other women who, cat ladies. They secure what they secure with. Like I said, they move around. My point being, we listening to a fringe percentage of people who can't get along, who probably don't even really like each other, if you can understand what I'm saying to you. Yeah. And we listening to their advice like they the truth or like they know something, and they either got their woman or their situation through money or through notoriety, fame. Like, I can't trust you if your girl with you because of who you is.
Hey, motherfuckers who got a girl that met a woman before 2018, they lucky as fuck. Cause at 2018, the dynamics of relationships went to a whole nother dimension.
Bro, some of the questions that people have to ask about their relationship, I just don't have to ask about mine.
Yeah, that's a very good question. Why y'all still talking about relationships?
My wife, right, could be mad at me, and I'm still gonna have food in the refrigerator, and it's not gonna be spit in and kicked in and stomped in. Hopefully, now, I mean, the shit was still delicious to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still alive. Wasn't no glass and nothing in it. No antifreeze, you know what I mean? Like, and did you get your meal? She's still gonna look out for me regardless. I'm still gonna look out for her regardless. Yeah, all the time, you know what I mean? Like, we don't even have to be necessarily speaking or talking to each other. We could be in a sore situation, but we still gonna work it out. We're gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? That's what a relationship is about. Most of the people who can't figure it out, I got one answer for you. Be your ass alone then. Be happy and be alone. But like, stop fucking up relationships to people who actually in them, who like dig their partner. See, let me say this. Before I finish. Most of you niggas' problem is you dealing with females who don't like you. That's the reason she won't submit to you.
Tough.
Because she don't like you. And you went out there and hollered at her, you put yourself out there, and you forced this girl into a situation and she's resentful. She don't like you. And you should move around. That's the reality of it. Or, on the other hand, you women are dealing with a man that was probably good to you at first, but you emasculated him, you beat him down, you treated the man like he wasn't supposed to be treated. And now that he's kind of woke up to your antics and kind of seen your patterns,
set some boundaries.
He set boundaries and he not rocking with you the same way he used to. So now you're noticing the difference and it's frustrating for you.
I heard of bitches call niggas sassy now.
Come on, man. And because of your lack of accountability, you can't get back what you thought you were supposed to have. You understand what I'm saying to you? So you either end up losing it, and then you end up watching another woman get your man, so to say, and he make her happy. He treat her like a queen. I was just watching this woman today on Facebook. I just reposted it.
4. She was a 10. He done got with a 4, but she know how to do everything right.
I'm glad you came, bro, because you just reminded. Do you know who's really happy? The fat friend.
Yes, sir.
The fat friend. You know why the fat friend is happy? Because
PYP, play your position.
She gets married when she's supposed to. She ain't dependent on her looks. She's super dope personality-wise. She love to eat. She hang out. She do everything you do. She got her education. She moved on. Very great personality. She made some man a great wife. And then guess what? In about 5 years or less, she figure out, I don't want to be fat no more. and lose all the weight. Now she a tender dumpling and she bad. And meanwhile, the girls who look good, you ain't had no man. So you was out here hanging out, partying, drinking, smoking, doing whatever, putting miles and miles and miles on yourself. So now you look run down. And we go back to the old pictures. Oh, y'all look good. You got this frumpy friend, right? This is why it's important for fellas to treat the dumpy girl cool. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to be like that, but I'm saying because at the end of the day, she ends up becoming the fine one. She works on everything she has to work on physically because her personality is already intact, and she ends up making some man a phenomenal wife.
Because everything don't lose weight.
No, I mean, you understand. Meanwhile, what I say? Oh, I said make a man a phenomenal. No, when I said what I'm saying, that I'm saying that she can make a man a phenomenal wife. She will be a phenomenal wife for a man. I hope that's what. Yeah.
But it sounds. I see what he's saying too, though.
Touche.
Like, what Michelle Obama said the other day when she was talking to Marlon Wayans, made everybody think she said, "I'm a man."
Tripping. But yeah, man, we talking about relationships, and the people who want to be in relationships pretty much got that. Let me move along. Question number 8. I'm glad Megga here for this. Hey, yo, why are we still listening to bullshit?
I can answer that.
Answer it, bro. In 2025, why are we still listening to bullshit? I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, Megga, why are we still listening to bullshit?
Because that's all they pump. That's all they push that forward to the front of the agenda. Because once again, the stupid shit. That's the stupid shit. What sells?
Yeah, I mean,
Sexy Red, bro. What the fuck, man, bro?
Listen, man. It even go before that, but like,
Smoke Purple, all them.
It like, man, we've been listening to a heavy influence of bullshit for a long time, to the point where we ain't even noticed the R&B died. They talking about R&B still, like, come on, man. All the music that we like from R&B is from the early 2000s.
And Chris Brown.
Shout out to Chris Brown. Shout out. It's a couple R&B artists that I can't sleep on. What's up? Leon Thomas. He dope. Who? Lucky Day. I'm trying to think, like, what? Giveon, Six Black, is that his name? Six Black, Sir super dope.
I like
Brent Fires, Daniel Caesar. It's some dope R&B acts. What's up? Really, Alex Isley?
But they more blended with R&B and rap though. It ain't the true Avant.
I mean, it's a like some of it's got some little jazz influence too, but it's not like
Avant. Like the old Usher.
Yeah, you talking about like what they call
Black Street.
Shit like Jagged
that.
Edge.
Yeah. On Twitter.
We had a great blend of music, you know what I mean? Because not only did we have hip hop, but we had R&B too that was heavy. So our whole party wasn't just hip hop music. Our party started off with some hip hop, but then you might have had like a whole section where you was just trying to get your slow dance on, where they playing R. Kelly, they playing Mary J, they playing like, you know.
I consider I'm a millennial, so we bridged the gap.
Yeah.
We with all that Curtis Blow, because I couldn't hip it, hop it.
No, but I mean,
but we heard that, and we heard before us, and we hearing after us, so we well rounded in here, and so you know what's stupid,
yeah,
or what's trash music.
I mean, we just been listening to garbage, bro. Like, even I'm thinking about the 80s, the 90s, just my era, the 2000s. It started to get a little watered down, but we still had some heat, man. But like as of lately, all genres, it might be one or two good artists out of thousands. You know what I mean? And it's just, I can't believe it. You know what I mean? Like, and the good artists that we hear ain't getting no burn, not even independently. You know what I'm saying?
It's every once in a while that you get somebody that's coming through that you can I'm ready to listen to that Pusha T new album.
That the new Clips joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire. I'm ready for that. Yeah,
but it's only certain people who like gifted to the point where they giving wordplay and you like, where the hell you come up with that type shit?
I mean,
like no, everybody be sleep on Lloyd like that CD that Lloyd Banks man, fire.
I rock with Lloyd Banks.
I'm saying that CD you had me listen to that shit was fire.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks.
But nobody ain't talking about him. Nobody ain't even talking about that man.
They not really talking about none of the MCs even of today. You know, like the only way they talk about them is if they beefing.
Welvin get more attention.
Yeah. So check it. Now, how they really get popping is they start beefing with each other. They get into a lyrical battle. So now we can rap at each other. Like, but you know.
Sorry, Jimmy, if you ever Jim Jones, if you see this shit here, I don't know what you doing, cuz Jim Jones, I don't know what he doing.
Straight.
He won't be a young nigga so bad, bro. Anyway.
I mean, let me say this, man. At a certain point in time, I gotta salute your consistency, though. And what I'm saying is, he putting out records.
He is putting out records.
He putting out records, and I mean, however you doing it, when you come out with the visual,
you too old to be making word salads, though. Come on, man, give us some. Come on, man, curate that shit to the point where this shit fire.
Yeah, I was
listening to Confessions on Fire.
Yeah.
Confessions on Fire harder than anything Jim Jones ever did.
Hey man, that Harlem joint Jim Jones had is crazy.
He make good songs.
But I get your point. But what I'm saying is, what we looking for out of Jim is just some good joints, some good music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a couple of them will shut people up quickly. Like after your joint get to popping, people forget about everything you did for the past whatever. They only listening to your joint in the moment. So
that shit ain't that.
Shout out to Jim Jones. I ain't gonna say that, man. Yeah. But yeah, point number 8, man. Give some good artists a chance, man. Give some good artists some burn. Listen to some legacy artists that really are still putting it down, and stop listening to the bullshit. Boycott the bullshit, man. Number 9, and we almost done.
I gotta go back to work, boy.
Number 9. Hey, yo. Why the fuck is you still hating, man? Why are you still hating? And then listen, if you hate, why can't you hate quietly to yourself? Why do everybody got to know that you a fucking hater? My point is people out here who enjoy shit, right? For whatever reason they enjoy it. And you ain't got to like it. And somebody could even feel your point, duly noted. But are you trying to make somebody who likes some shit not like they shit because you don't like it? Who the fuck is you?
That's my own opinion, nigga.
I mean, if you don't like it, I get it.
No, I'm just talking about what was that album I got?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got my own opinion, man. It was like hot garbage.
And that's cool. But some niggas go above and beyond with their opinion to the point where it's like, huh? What the fuck?
Everything you think don't need to be said.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. Like, that's the only thing I could think to say. Shut the fuck up and let people who enjoy that shit like that shit. And if you don't like, because everything ain't got to be a hot take, man.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith or Max Kellerman and one Shannon Sharp, one of these niggas, man, give a super hot take that sounds crazy, but like, hey, man, listen. They talking about Lil Wayne album was garbage. Hey, it got 19 joints on it. I like 9 of them. 8 or 9 of them I thought was straight. The rest of them, I could have did without. But you're not going to hear me on here blasting Wayne for the 9 or 10 joints I didn't like. I'm just going to listen to the 8 or 9 joints I like. And leave it at that. And you know what I would tell Wayne if I seen? Hey, man, I really like some of the songs on your album. I liked your album. I thought it was dope. Like, what the fuck is, like, who gives a fuck about your hate? At a certain point, shut the fuck up. I hate to say that like that, but I mean it. Shut the fuck up.
that negative energy.
All that negative energy into some shit that people actually enjoy, man. Let me tell you.
Go out. Words are powerful.
Hey, man. Certain dudes like fat girls, man. Let them have that. Some dudes like older women. Let them have that. Some dudes like girls with big feet or whatever, man. Let them, like, whatever you like that shit. Accept it. And shut your hating ass up. Last point. And this goes out to my people. This is for our people. Why haven't we seceded yet? Secede. 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 Right? Look it up if you don't know what it means. I'm going to tell you what it means. It don't mean defect. Defect is like to go to an enemy camp or something like that. To secede, it just basically means to leave. To peaceably leave and go form something else somewhere else. There's a Chinatown. There's a Greek town. There's a little Haiti.
Mexico.
I see little Africa and all that little, Jewtown. Chinatowns in every city. Why isn't there any place where black people own everything? Black Wall Street, Rosewood, Idlewild.
Idlewild still around, but
Idlewild's still cracking. But what I'm saying is, and shout out to the people who putting in work up there. Idlewild, Michigan is what I'm talking about. But it's still work to be done. Why haven't we I wish I had some. Hey, yo, let me see that. Let me see that. That board right there, that white board. Let me see.
It's the previous question. Is why?
Give me that white. Yeah, that one right there, bro. Mid episode, I want to show the people something. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna break this down for the people today. Put this up. Let me get a marker. Go right here and throw me a marker, bro. No matter what color. Yeah. Let me get a couple up. There we go. Cool. I'm about to tell you who coming right now, so you understand. Let's say,
they got right backwards, bro.
As a people, this is us as a whole right here. This is us. U.S., not the United States, but us. This is us right here, right? Now, it says in the book that 2/3 ain't gonna go with us. So that means this top third right here, they're gonna be done away with. Why they gonna be done away with? Hey yo, they too heady, too high-minded. Them the rich folks, them the ones with the money who ain't really got you that crazy, but yeah, don't rock with them. Them the people that are going to be so comfortable that they're not gonna want to leave their comfort and do what they supposed to do. So they gonna stay outside of whatever we create, right?
First shall be last shall be first.
And then you got this bottom third right here. These niggas right here. Let me show you these niggas. Right? Them's your crash test dummies. Them's the niggas who you can't tell them nothing. You can't show them nothing. The envious, the hateful, the super violent, the ones who you can't get rights. That's them right there.
Man, just know they got divisions.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of D1, Division 1 crash outs.
Oh yeah, some crash outs, all the maniacal
Division 1.
They go in there. The rest of us,
sandwich.
Who got some sense, who trying to do something, us right here. Hey yo, it's about time for us to do something. Secede. Now, I'm not even talking about in terms of black and white. Let me tell you why. Because even if you look at the scriptures, it says that whoever is amongst the sheepfold will be called amongst the sheep. You can look at this in the Old Testament. You can also look at the 11th chapter of Romans 11, where it talks about the old branches and the new branches being hewn back into the same tree. So at a certain point, you got to understand that you're not going to be able to separate the children of God from each other. But I am talking about our people. Understand me when I tell you this. I am talking about our people, but there's going to be a lot of people in our sheepfold who married in, grafted in for whatever. They love us and we love them too. You know what I mean?
Same vibration.
Yeah, same vibration. You got your what's the brother who died in the Revolution? John Smith, what's his name? Phil.
John Wick.
No, not John Wick. What's his name, bro? John Brown. Shout out to brothers like John Brown. I got a homeboy named Ken, one of my best friends ever. He about to move to Arizona, breaking my heart. But that's my dog, though. Like, you know, he gonna come through on his Harley and kick it, and he don't drink beer no more, but he gonna have his non-alcoholic beer. And that's my dude right there. You know what I mean? That's my brother. If something gonna happen, he gonna be one of the first ones cracking. So,
yeah, for sure.
You know.
Malicious style.
Yeah, my brother James will do. I can continuously give shout outs. So I'm not making this about race, but I'm saying, yo, dear black people.
I got more triggers than a feminist at the crib.
Hey yo, man. It's time that we got something for ourselves. And that ain't nothing against nobody, because usually the old school segregation say you can't come here. We'll take your dollars too. You can come here. You can shop here. But understand that this is going to be something that's curated and made by us, for us, controlled by us, and the dividends got to come back to us. Let us get our increments. My brother Crip Mac
must unlearn what we have learned.
Oh, man. Like, that's why I said that middle third portion, now that you understand what I'm talking about, them the people that's gonna really be saved, man. Because like I said, that top portion is gonna be too heady and high-minded. They ain't never gonna give up what they got. And that bottom portion, we ain't never gonna keep it if they're there. They're gonna crash out. That's your dumbed down version of the 2/3. But anyway, I'm about to run. I'm about to let my brother Megga run do his thing. We got other things to do. But the question of the day is, why? Why you still doing that shit? Why you still eating? Why you still eating that bullshit? Why you still lying? Why? Fix yourself, niggas.
Fix yourself.
Until the next time.
Fix up, fam.
Yeah. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. It's the communion.
You understand me? Do you understand me?